Can you feel me? Can you feel me? We were feedback caught in chains, two machines that shared a brain. You said love, but you meant pain, and I kept coming back again. Electric breath and poison touch. I swore I didn't need you much. Now every silence sounds like you, a phantom tone I can't undo. Heart rate stutters in the dark. I trace your name in every spark. Every lie was amplified. Now I'm alive, half terrified. You're the ghost in my machine, the static hum between my dreams. We built this hell, we called it love. Now the wire's closing above. I can't delete the sound of you. You're the noise that bleeds me through. Ghost frequency, you still transmit me. You left your fingerprints in code, a virus buried in my soul. Every message you ever sent, still looping, still malignant. You were beautiful, cruel, and wrong, a requiem disguised as a song. Now my heart just skips on cue, like it's searching for the you it knew. Flicker, fade, I can't restart. You crashed the signal in my heart. Love's a weapon, sharp and true, and I'm still bleeding through to you. You're the ghost in my machine, the static hum between my dreams. We built this hell, we called it love. Now the wire's closing above. I can't delete the sound of you. You're the noise that bleeds me through. Ghost frequency, you still transmit me. I dance through fire just to feel you near. Every beat another year. You said forever, what a lie, but even ghosts don't really die. You're the ghost in my machine, you haunt the places I've not been. Your voice repeats inside my head. You're not alive, but not quite dead. And I can't breathe, I can't move free. You still live inside of me. You said it wasn't me, it's just bad timing. But your time is perfect when you're lying. You kissed me once, then called me friend. Guess that's your version of the end. You play the victim, I play along. Two broken notes in your favorite song. Love is dead, rot in peace. You took your shot and called it me. Every promise tastes like bleach. Love is dead, rot in peace. I tore your letters, burned your name. Still can't scrub out the stain. You haunt the halls inside my head. Rent free but overfed. You said forever just to stall. Now I don't feel a thing at all. Love is dead, rot in peace. You sold my heart on a one-way lease. You pulled the plug, now I'm released. Love is dead, rot in peace. Rot in peace. Don't send a text. Don't say you care.
story.
Counterfeit, you killed the light and buried it. Now every pulse feels like a scar. Congratulations, here you are. Love is dead, rot in peace. No requiem, no sweet release. You dug the grave, I brought the feast. Love is dead. Rot in peace. Love is dead. And that's one less disease. I'm wired wrong, I'm coded to burn. Every lesson I learn just twists and turns. The city hums like a dying god, selling salvation through a lightning rod. Love's a virus in the system core. It hurts like truth, but I want it more. You said the world would make us whole. Now we're just ghosts with Wi-Fi souls. Plug me in, tear me apart. I can feel the circuits of the heart. Signal lost, we're breaking clean. Love's gone digital, cold machine. The static whispers your name again. The haunted loop I can't defend. I smash the screens just to feel your skin, but your light's gone out and I can't log in. We built our heaven on a fault line crack. Now I just count the codes I lack. We were sinners on the satellite. Now we just drift through endless night. Plug me in, tear me apart. I can feel the circuits of the heart. Signal lost, no place to start. Love's gone digital, cold machine. They told us connect or die. They told us love's online, but every spark turns to smoke and every heart's a ghost in code. Wake up, this system's fake. Every pulse is one more take. We sold the soul for clarity. Now we're drowning in transparency. Plug me in, tear me apart. I can feel the circuits of the heart. Signal lost, I'm falling through. I love the world, but it deleted you. Failed to start.
Last new one. This one bumps.
I taste metal in my mouth again. Plugged in deep, can't feel the skin. Static whispers slow me down. I drown inside this broken sound. There's a rhythm in the wires hum. A twisted prayer that makes me numb. The lights are bleeding through my eyes. I'm just another fault that never dies. I built myself from scraps and sin. Soldered soul, sealed it in. Every shock just pulls me near to the voice I should hear. I am the burn, I am the wire. Feed my heart I built myself from scraps and sand, soldered soul, sealed it in. Every shot just pulls me near to the voice I should hear. I am the burn, I am the wire. Feed my heart into the fire. Energy's my only god. Tear me open, I'll applaud. I'm not alive, I'm awake. Every thought a small mistake. Feed me voltage, drain the fear. Erase the silence in my ear. I am the show now. I am the burn, I am the wire. Feed my heart into the fire. Energy's my holy sin. Burn me down, start again. I am the burn, I am the heart. Feed my head, start again. Start again.
Hey now, those are songs that I'm working on, that my band is working on. You know, it's there's like 2 poppier ones and 2 minor ones, but they're not done. I hear mistakes after mistakes, but I'm trying all sorts of different shit. So how are you? Happy Thursday to you, fucking assholes. Let's start out with this. I figured today we'd you know, for a little bit go over some Florida man news and see if there's anything going on. And there's always something weird going on here in Florida. Florida man, Florida woman, they're always farting in each other's mouths. And fighting afterwards, you know. Oh man, that hit hard. All right. Oh, fuck. Or I might just dip out. Fuck. Give a shit. Attempts to halt execution. Oh wow! It looks like they're dark. We got. Oh, here's a good one. Let's check this one out. So we got here one person. One person here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. A 25-year-old Florida man arrested after Fort Wayne police find 66 pounds of cocaine stashed under dog cage. Man, 66 pounds. Damn. I fuck. Now I want to bump a line. What are those? These over here. This dude's walking on water. That's pretty cool. All right. So the Florida man was arrested Thursday afternoon after finding 65 pounds of cocaine in the back of his pickup truck. Hey, you don't got permission to search my pickup truck. So they found this 2019 Chevrolet Silverado. They pulled him over for speeding. During the traffic stop, police say the canine indicated that there was possibly narcotics in the truck. The dog was like, hey, trainer, I'm smelling the good shit. I'm smelling the Michelle Pfeiffer of coke. So turns out that 25-year-old Jordan Wayne Lanier of, I had never heard of this place in Florida, Ocklawaha, Florida. And he stepped out of the vehicle. They reportedly saw a 45 caliber handgun in plain view, which is nothing wrong with that. You're allowed to have that in your car, but it's probable cause when the canine's like diming you out for the 65 pounds of cocaine. So Lanier was arrested and later charged with felony dealing in cocaine. He tried to say it's all personal use. It's a lot of personal use. So but the problem is they were all individually packaged in kilograms. The street value is estimated between 600 G's and $800,000. Wow. He was later charged and arrested with the felony of dealing cocaine and a misdemeanor charge of marijuana possession. His initial hearing was held for who gives a shit, and he was released on $100,000 bond. Wow. But is allowed to return to Florida under pretrial services. Okay. Pretrial services. What's this? Hold on. Where's the sound? Hello. What we got here? It looks like a whole bunch of. Oh, this is in Texas. Yeah, well, look, we'll take a jaunt to Texas. This is why you don't want to go to Texas with marijuana.
New at 6:30, Van Zandt County deputies seized 38 pounds of marijuana during a traffic stop on Interstate 20 on Friday. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ayana Aird. Now, the discovery came when the deputies searched a 2024 black GMC pickup truck. The driver was 30-year-old Malcolm Hampton from Louisiana. He was arrested and booked into the Van Zandt County Detention Center for possession of marijuana. Sheriff Bridger says this arrest is a win for the county's criminal interdiction program that was added to target the transport of illegal drugs through Van Zandt County. He says he was very pleased by the program's success so far.
Yeah, that's a bummer. That's a bummer in Texas. In Texas, it is you do not want to get busted with marijuana. Hey, the next grow. Hey, Jess. When you have a load of drugs, first rule is don't speed or give a reason to get pulled over. Sure. Yeah. I would. Yeah. But he had a pretty good deal going on. You know what I mean? He had it was underneath a dog kennel in the back of his truck, because every truck in Florida has a dog kennel in it for some damn reason. Hey now, Charlie. Hey now, Charlie Barley. Good to see you, darling. Good to see you too, Jess. Let me throw you guys a little bit of.
Do it, lady. You know?
No, I don't know.
Right on. Good ladies. All right. So what other dark shit we have here? Let's see. Oh, damn. Here's a good one. Here, all right. This one's dark, but in a good way. No, not in a good way, but in a good way. It's fucking hard to explain this one away. Fuck it. Let's just watch it.
Now to the state attorney's office. They're pursuing a death penalty case against a Hernando County man. 36-year-old Nathan Holmberg faces a number of charges, dozens, including capital sexual battery, after telling detectives he made his own child pornography. Florida's Attorney General was in Hernando County this morning to announce the update. So let's bring in Fox 13's Kylie Jones with more in the newsroom on this. Kylie.
Yeah, Mark, and Florida law now allows prosecutors to pursue the death penalty in capital sexual battery cases involving children under the age of 12. The Attorney General.
I mean, I don't know why it's under the age of 12. It should be to 18, but that deserves a fucking cheer. Go Florida.
Says the evidence here shows hundreds of photos and videos of child pornography involving children between 3 and 10 years old. Now, 36-year-old Nathan Holmberg was arrested last month. The Hernando County Sheriff's Office says a, quote, Good Samaritan reported seeing child porn on Holmberg's cell phone. The sheriff says they found hundreds of files that Holmberg made himself. They say Holmberg worked as a babysitter or nanny during the time of this alleged abuse. Last month, the sheriff said he believed more than 50 of the photos and videos contained capital sexual battery acts on 3 of the 8 victims. Today, the sheriff joined state prosecutors and the Florida Attorney General to announce they're going after the death penalty in this case, saying this is one of the most heinous cases they've seen.
Crimes like this against young children, where you take their innocence, you take their childhood away from them, these horrific acts deserve the ultimate form of justice. So we will be doing everything we can legally to send him to meet his maker.
Florida Attorney General James Uthmeyer says a case in the U.S. Supreme Court has challenged the death penalty in child sex abuse cases, but he says they'll continue to push for this if Holmberg is convicted.
You're a dead bitch.
The sheriff's office says detectives are still combing through about 650 photos and videos spread across dozens of devices.
What a horrible job that would have to be a detective having to look at that shit. God, that would suck. But it's a terrible thing. That motherfucker, if he doesn't survive in prison, then he's somebody is gonna fucking shank his ass. But either way, he's gonna meet old Sparky. That's what we call our electric chair down here. And we love to use our fucking electric chair. You know, some states have lethal injections. Not here. No, baby. Fuck you. You're gonna get your ass lit up. Yep. Was it worth it? Fucking perverts. That's one good thing about Florida is we don't put up with child crimes like at all. Like they don't fuck around in the law, and they also don't fuck around in the prisons, because as soon as you're dimed out in a prison, you're done. You're good. You're a dead man. That's the one good thing. However, it's not a good topic of, I mean, that sucks. It sucks that he sexually battered children, but fuck, man. Got to make examples of these sick bastards. Whoa, that's a weird one. Here's a weird one. This one's fucking weird. Florida man jumps from a moving vehicle after child called 911 to report her parents fighting inside the car. What? Why did he jump out of the car? All right, well, let's figure this one out. Let's figure this shit out, man, because we got the brief right here. Yeah, the brief. A Florida woman grabbed the wheel of a moving vehicle and brought it to a stop after deputies say her husband jumped from the vehicle as they tried to pull it over, following a frantic call from the child who called 911 saying her parents were arguing. Emergency medical services responded to the scene and medically cleared all parties. So Albert Searcy was charged with tampering with or harassing a witness, domestic violence, battery, fleeing, and attempting to elude the law enforcement by jumping out of a goddamn car, resisting arrest without violence, child abuse, false imprisonment, and driving with or while license was suspended or revoked. He ain't getting out of jail for quite some time. Hey, Florida man, you're not getting out of jail for at least 4 to 5 years. You know what? I'm going to say 7 years, because there's like, oh, dude, no, he's going to be in there for even longer than that. If all of them stick, you know what I mean? Not all of them stick. Yeah, you know how that works with lawyers. We'll drop this charge and this charge, but he'll accept this charge and this charge. Yeah. Oops. All right. Let's see here. Oh, good Lord. Yeah. Okay. We don't want to do that one. Huh. Look at dude's picture from jumping out of the car. Man, and they're making him wear old school white and black stripes. That's Florida don't fuck around. See, and then it gets dark here. Some dudes threatening to attack a church with genocide, but like these ones. Florida man accused of killing 2 children, aged 7 and 9, before setting the house on fire. I don't want to read that. Those are obvious bummers. Let's see. God damn, Florida man kills deputy with his own gun. With the deputy's gun. More. An ex-Marine who abducted and raped, killed 6. Jesus. Florida man accused of running over pedestrian causing severe head injuries. Well, this one's interesting. This is 18-year-old Shawan. I don't know his name. It's it. But anyway, he got a DUI on Halloween dressed as an inmate. Oh, the irony. Look at him walk that line. Yeah. Oh. Careful. Well, they're just gonna keep showing that clip. I'd love it. Thank God I'm not a drinker. I had it on the wrong thing. I'm an idiot. Shut up, Calix. What's up, my man? I can't play songs because I'll get in trouble for it, bro. There it is. I'm already struggling. Today. Oh, it's my song. Well, then I can pull it up easier than doing the link. I don't know which song. I don't know what song you're talking about. Holmes. Stop by. Oh. All right. I might could arrange that. Wasn't the one I was particularly wanting to hear, but all right, let's go here for a second. I played 4 new ones that I'm working on. They have problems. But I played 4 new ones at the start of the show. All right. Is this showing now? Yep. Thank God. Florida man, top 10. What do we got? What do we got here? We got a Florida man who sexually assaulted a stuffed Olaf doll at Target. Whoa. That's interesting. Oh, the birthday challenge is a good one. I forgot about that. Let's somebody play or somebody give me your birthday month. Oh, yeah. Fuck it, you're taking too long. I'm going to pick mine. May. All right. Well, this one looks kind of neat. Florida man breaks into woman's home, wears her clothes, and asks her for a drink. I mean, a Florida man was arrested after breaking into an elderly woman's home, stealing her belongings and wearing her clothes. The 77-year-old victim returned to her Jacksonville home to find a Florida man on a property. He was wearing her damn clothes and also had taken a shower. He probably masturbated Florida man style. The Florida man, identified as Christopher with a K, Patterson, broke into the woman's home after evading police. Investigators believe he wore the woman's clothes to hide from police who were looking for him. Later that evening, police responded to a report of a Florida man who was slumped over at the wheel of a car in a Walmart parking lot. Turned out to be him. He'd shoplifted shampoo and soap out of a Cadillac in the parking lot. Jesus Christ. It just gets nuttier and nuttier. It just gets weirder and weirder, dog. All right, I'll play it. I didn't play that one today. Hold on. Find one that is gonna play.
You said it wasn't me, it's just bad timing, but your time is perfect.
Thank you. No, hold on a second. Yep. Is that why? No, hold on. Gotta reset my browser. Love it. Play the first one. I don't want to play that one. You know what? I'm going to play you a brand new one.
Plugged in deep, can't feel the skin. Static whispers slow me down. I drown inside this broken sound. There's a rhythm in the wires hum, a twisted prayer that makes me numb. The lights are bleeding through my eyes. I'm just another fault that never dies. I built myself from scraps and sin, soldered soul, sealed it in. Every shock just whisper code, they worship me. My reflection hums in chrome. I've turned my cage
Give it a
into
minute.
a home. Each pulse erases who I was. Now I'm just the thing that does. I built myself from scraps and sand, soldered soul, sealed it in. Every shot just pulls me near to the voice I should hear. I am the burn, I am the wire. Feed my heart into the fire. Energy's my only god. Tear me open, I'll applaud. I'm not alive, I'm awake. Every thought a small mistake. Feed me voltage, drain the fear. Erase the silence in my ear. I am the showdown. I am the burn, I am the wire. Feed my heart into the fire. Energy's my holy sin. Burn me down, start again. I am the burn, I am the wire. Feed my head, start again. Start again.
Oh shit. I'm gonna play every other one but that.
Can you feel me? We were feedback caught in chains, two machines that shared a brain. You said love, but you meant pain, and I kept coming back again. Electric breath and poison touch. I swore I didn't need you much. Now every silence sounds like you. A phantom tone I can't undo. Heart rate stutters in the dark. I trace your name in every spark. Every lie was amplified. Now I'm alive, half terrified. You're the ghost in my machine. The static hum between my dreams. We built this hell, we called it love. Now the wire's closing above. I can't delete the sound of you. You're the noise that bleeds me through. Ghost frequency, you still transmit me. You left your fingerprints and code, a virus buried in my soul. Every message you ever sent, still looping, still malignant. You were beautiful, cruel, and wrong. A requiem disguised as a song. Now my heart just skips on cue, like it's searching for the you it knew. Flicker fade, I can't restart. You crashed the signal in my heart. Love's a weapon, sharp and true, and I'm still bleeding
Amen.
through to you. You're the ghost in my machine. The static hum between my dreams. We built this hell, we called it love. Now the wire's closing above. I can't delete the sound of you. You're the noise that bleeds me through. Ghost frequency, you still transmit me. I dance through fire just to feel you near. Every beat another repeats inside my head. You're not alive, but not quite dead. And I can't breathe, I can't move free. You still live inside of me.
Yeah. Thanks, Alex, but it's just my band. Thanks for the friendly words. Care. Don't really care. Either you like music or you hate it. Is what it is. But welcome. Alex is making me play this one. So if you didn't like those, you're not gonna like this. You probably just heard one. I don't do just all pop punk. You're nuts.
Ash drifts slow like comets fade. The world below just slips away. Breathing deep, the smoke collides with every dream behind my eyes. Gravity don't pull tonight. I'm untied, floating in quiet light. I let go of time and the noise. The sky hums low. I'm just sitting out, staring through the haze, falling into space in a violet daze. Every star's a note, and I'm part of the sound. I'm one with the cosmos. I'm never coming down. Smoke and twist, they whisper truths I must have missed. The universe inhales with me, exhales peace and symmetry. All my worries drift to dust in neon blues and cosmic trust. I melt with the dark, dissolve in the tune. The night pulls me closer to the moon. Yeah, I'm just sitting out, staring through the haze, falling into space in a violet daze. Every star's a note, and I'm part of the sound. I'm one with the cosmos. I'm never coming down. Maybe this is where we're meant to go, where silence sinks and time moves slow. I see myself in every flame, and nothing ever feels the same. So I'm just sitting out, lost in the glow, floating where the satellites go. Every breath's a prayer, every spark's profound. I'm one with the cosmos, and I'm never coming I'm never coming
we have two vocalists in my band. There's me and my rhythm guitarist, and we trade off. Let's try this one then. If you're, I don't know, this is probably the closest thing to what you're talking about.
Coffee's gone cold and my blood feels thin. Halfway to hell, can't crawl back in. My boss is barking, my brain's gone dead. This week's a grave and I'm hanging by a thread. The sun won't shine, just bleeds through the gray. Every clock hand laughs and mine decay. I'm a ghost in fluorescent light, dreaming of death or Friday night. 'Cause Wednesday's a curse, right in the middle where it always hurts. Drag through dirt, I'm half awake. Every breath feels like a break. Wednesday's a curse, I swear this week just gets worse and worse. Bleed me dry, I've had enough. This day don't love me.
Give it a minute.
Stapled smiles and dead-eyed stares. Fake I'm fine just fills the air. Half awake down, half still to drown. No light at the end, just burning out. The clock ticks slow, a sadist game. Another meeting, another chain. I'd sell my soul for a little sleep, but Wednesday's the devil and he's cutting deep. 'Cause Wednesday's a curse, right in the middle where it always hurts. Drag through dirt, I'm half awake. Every breath feels like a break. Wednesday's a curse, I swear this week just gets worse and worse. Bleed me dry, I've had enough. This day don't love me back. No salvation, no salvation. Midweek damnation, this frustration. Tear the calendar, burn the page. Wednesday's got me in a cage. Wednesday's a curse, it's killing me first. 5 days of hell, but this one's the worst. Hold your breath, it never ends till Thursday comes to make amends. Wednesday's a curse, can't break free, I just rehearse the same old pain. Repeat attack. This day don't love me back. This day don't love me back.
You know, Alkaline Trio. We did a cover of Radio. So here, I'll do this one for you.
Shifting on your talk, shifting things to play. Waking up next to nothing, I've been dreaming of you and me. I'm waking up all alone, waking up so relieved while you're taking your time with apologies. I'm making my plans for revenge, but I saw no orange horizons. If Columbus is wrong, I drive straight off the edge, I drive straight off the edge. Go! Taking your own life for boredom, I'm taking my own life for mine. It helps you to rule out the sorrow, it helps me to empty my mind. Making the most of a bad time, I'm smoking the brains from my head. Leaving the phone, calling the kettle black and orange and red, with kettles being dead. I've got a big fat fucking bone to like a tough shitty razor blade. Waking up next to nothing after dreaming of you and me. Waking up all alone, waking.
Actually.
Crunch! Go! You're the ash in my mouth, the noise in my head, the shape of someone else instead. You're a mirror I used to blur, her face, a standing ghost I can't replace. Straight lines just to fill the void. I play the calm, you play destroyed. Every word's a counterfeit, but it keeps the silence lit. You're just my way of staying numb, and I'm too weak to come undone. You're my crutch when I can't stand, just a pulse in my dead hand, a cheap excuse, a temporary drug. Your comfort dressed as self-abuse. Is she cold, I disappear. You just fade like smoke and beer. Yeah, you're my crutch, and I don't even feel the rush. You talk about love, I stare through you like static between something true. You're just the habit I replay when I can't stand my own decay. You think I'm lost, I think you're worse. Both rehearsing the same curse. I'm not cruel, I'm just detached. You're the wound I never patched. I tell you lies that sound sincere. It's not romance, it's just veneer. You're my crutch when I can't stand, just a fix, not what I planned. You're my bandage, not my skin, a place to hide what's caving in. If she called, I'd drop it all. You'd watch me run, you'd watch me fall. Yeah, you're my crutch. You were never quite enough. Don't call this love, it's maintenance. A moment's worth of ignorance. I fake the spark, you fake the flame. We both forget our real names. You hold on tight, I drift away. It's better cold, that's how I stay. You're not the cure, you're the coma. You're my crutch. You're never. You're the coma. You're my crutch when I can't stand, just a ghost beneath my hand, a borrowed breath, a second skin, a place to hide what's wearing thin. If she called, I'd drop it all. You'd watch me run, you'd watch me fall. Yeah, you're my crutch, but I don't feel a thing. You were never what I wanted, just what I used to get away.
Say, I'm not. I just have different. We play a little bit of mixed genre, melodic hardcore, post-hardcore, with a little bit of punk rock, and I have heavier ones than that. Well, here, let's do MIA Emmy.
It's Thursday night. Let's celebrate. Grab the crew. Don't hesitate. Where's the way? Where's the train? Party vibe. Hold this in my hands. Yeah. There's a way to break the shit. Every day. You know the score. My heart. Come to one more. It's a brave shit. Every day you feel the soul. Play hard, good one more. It's Thursday night. So stoked for 420. It's Thursday night. So stoked for 420. It's Thursday night. So stoked for 420. It's Thursday night. Let's fucking go.
And Alex H, are you still here? Have you heard of the hurdy-gurdy musical instrument? Yeah. The one that you spin and it makes a horrible racket. The hurdy-gurdy man. Who did that? Donovan? Donovan did Hurdy-Gurdy Man. All right, this will be the last one, just to prove that I don't make just shit, whatever you called it, shitty pop punk. I do that, but here's probably one of my band's heaviest. Where is it? Where are you? Oh, I saw it. Now I'm not seeing it. There.
She's beautifully psychotic. Let me break free. Drowning in love. I with every drink, it's only because the words are burned.
There. But yes, I've heard of a hurdy-gurdy. 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 To the hurdy-gurdy man, singing songs of love. To the hurdy-gurdy man. Well, that's interesting because Less Than Jake is from the same state that I am, and I've played shows with them back in the day. Florida. They're a Florida band. They're from Tallahassee. I'm from Tampa. Or Gainesville. Maybe they're from No, I think Tallahassee. One of the other fucking. I don't care for either of them. But so Florida's not the biggest state. It's not the smallest, but it's not the biggest. So you'd run into other bands quite often. Under Oath, Oblivion, Sabotage. I mean, it was an eclectic. It was just so many eclectic genres mixed into one to be into. And I love metal, and I love punk rock, and I love electronica. I love music. I don't pigeonhole myself, but that's just me, All right. What's the temperature? Ooh, it's a crisp 68 degrees. I'm going to go smoke a joint outside. Nobody has anything else to say. Nobody has, except asking me if I heard of hurdy-gurdy. Nobody wants to talk about anything else. Good Lord. Hurdy-gurdy was like an old instrument, right? Like old English, or no, maybe not English even, maybe, but like Scottish, I believe. Right? It's a Scottish instrument, and for some reason, it's like I believe maybe has strings, but you turn instead of picking, you turn something, a crank, but that doesn't sound right to me either. So I'm no hurdy-gurdy expert. I can play guitar. I can play bass. If you play guitar, you can play bass. And I can play drums. And I never learned piano, but I'd like to. But I did learn how to play a marxophone. You can look that one up on your own. That was the first instrument I ever played, and I think I was like 3 or 4 years old. And I remember it. Old school. When you hear it, it makes a noise like, I don't even fucking know. I would say ill harmonious, but that's maybe some people love this great, lovely sounds of the marxophone. But it was kind of piano-ish, but it had a hammer, and a hammer would hit a string, and the vibration of the hammer when you pushed it would make a noise in different keys. And the Doors, show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. That's a marxophone. Oh, don't ask why. That's the first instrument I learned. My mom bought it, or no, it's a family heirloom. My mom always had it, displayed somewhere, and I'd just grab it and play the shit out of it. But yeah, it's from the Doors song. That's the only thing I can tell you. So kind of like, you know, if you don't know that noise, maybe kind of Western, like you stepped into a bar and you heard that the sweet marxophone playing. Marxophonists got loads of ass, more ass than toilet seats, more ass than Leo DiCaprio. He looks like a baby. He looks like I don't know. I just thought about that. He looks like a. Never understood why women thought he was so attractive. Because to me, he looks like if you put a binky in his mouth, he'd be a little baby, little baby. It's not nice to say. Some people have that look. Alex Jones, you put a binky in his mouth. Tell me he doesn't look like he's got a, you know, he could pass for a baby with the pacifier. Sus, what up, sus? Creeping in from the back door again. This guy. Chords. Oh, give me that blast beat. Fuck yeah. Sus has entered the building. What's up, Holmes? You freezing your nads off today, fellow Floridian? My fellow Florida brother? Not much. Bored. Bored, don't have much going on. So I'm going to go take a look outside, smoke a joint, but it's cold as balls outside. So so let's do it. Hey, dude. I know you. Yeah. Probably do.
But it just wasn't quite right. So all of that is now fine.
No worries. I'm just always glad you stopped by for any time, man. You know that. You know that, my man. What are you up to? Why can you only stay for a little bit? Want to get in my business? Now I'm going to get in your fucking business, sus. You motherfucker. You and I are going to have to just like meet somewhere like in between Sanford and shit. Get fucked up, hang out, do a live show. Well, you got to go to work. You got to go pick the wife up from work. You got to go fucking grocery shopping. What does sus got to do today? I don't know, but it's pretty goddamn beautiful here. No. There's not a star, not a cloud in the sky. And the cool thing is today between 2:45 and like what is it, 2:45 and I think 7:45 maybe even, Blue Origin rocket is going to launch from Cape Canaveral, and I'll see it. And if I can catch it, since it's such a big window, I'll record it. I think it's, I mean, the space shuttle was way smaller, and we can see that clear, and I'm not that close to Cape Canaveral. I mean, sus, you're way closer to Cape Canaveral than I am. I'm on the West Coast. Sus is more in the center east. He's definitely east of me. Then you got Andrew Rollins, who's way down south, talking how it's such a nice day. Yeah, because down there it's 10 degrees warmer on this freak cold snap that we're having. But at 65 degrees, man, this is the dope jam. I mean, there is not a cloud. It's 65 degrees. I run cold. I always say that. So I wear jackets and layers. But anyway, Altamont, that's right, out there by Altamont Springs, and Winter Gardens, and I dated a stripper in Oviedo once, Jacqueline. She was something else, man. She was a spitfire, brother. Let me tell you. I didn't know Oviedo existed. I met her on Match.com. I've never, but that was back, dude. That was like 2001, 2002. Yeah. Wow. Those were the days when I was a young man dating a stripper. It didn't last long. It wasn't me. I didn't care what she did. I didn't care if she was a stripper, but I just didn't. Honestly, I wasn't around much. And I didn't want to drive from Tampa to Oviedo all the time, to be honest. Or Tampa to Orlando, let's just say. Plus Tampa to Orlando plus another 30 minutes. And that's a trek. So fuck you. Near Maitland. Yeah, I know the area. Yeah, for some reason I thought you were around Sanford. I could have swore you were around Sanford. But Maitland's around Sanford. Altamont's around Sanford. It's all just a little metropolis. Weird little fucking metropolis out there. Man, now I'm thinking of Jacqueline. Wow. She was something else. I haven't thought about her since fucking 20 years, 25 years. Maybe that was her stage name. Yeah, man. You know, you hop around a lot. My problem is, you know, having, you know, being sick. You know, I can't always just do stuff when you know, when I want to. I have to do it when I am having a good chemo day. So you're lucky. Like today, I'm not going anywhere. Fuck that. I don't feel all that amazing. Daytona. It's like got to be the rape, the sexual assault capital of Florida. Deltona, Jacksonville. God love Florida. But now I'm scared, man. I'm scared that we're going to get a big exodus of New Yorkers. And New Yorkers don't transplant well down here. It's no offense. I don't have anything against New Yorkers. Nothing. You know, it's just they're entitled and brash. You know, like I literally had a conversation with the guy about. He asked me directions. And he said, and of course they all got to tell you, I don't fuck around. I'm from the Bronx. Like, okay. I guess the world knows you because you don't fuck around. You're from the Bronx. Hey, I'm from Brooklyn. I don't fuck around. They don't know me. No, we don't. You're from Brooklyn. Brooklyn, who gives a shit? But I digress. And he asked me directions, and I said, you get on the Polk Parkway and you take that east and it dumps off onto I-4. Okay. Parkway. That's not a parkway. Now in New York, we got parkways. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You're asking me directions, and now you're telling me that New York's got better parkways. And get your fucking ass back up to fucking New York, you prick bastard. Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, don't fuck with me. I'm from Midtown. You don't know me. No, man. And nobody else does, Guido. Nobody. Hairy fuck. And they just have the pissiest, shittiest entitled. No, they're not all like that, but the main ones I've met are. And they don't gel well with the crazy but gentle Floridian. You know, we're down to help. We're down to help you. We're nice. We're pretty good neighbors. We're pretty all right with each other down here. We get it. We all have been through this madness for far too long, surviving hurricanes, alligators, snakes, water moccasins, crocodiles, sharks, pterodactyls. So, you know, we're used to this. And they're like, hey, we walk up and down the road. You know, I walk to work. I get on this subway. You get killed on the subway. Yeah, you'll get killed going to your mailbox. You'll get killed opening their door down here because there might be just an alligator right there. Nah, you don't know. I'm from the Bronx, though. I'd give that alligator a good 1-2. They don't know me. They don't know Angelo from the Bronx. No, they don't, my man. And nobody ever fucking will with that goddamn attitude. They're just. And then you got the Floridian Latinos and Latinas are beautifully hardworking, humble, generous people. They got hearts of gold. The ones from New York who come down here, oh, they don't know me. I'm from the Bronx again. And they're just got this shitty attitude, man. It's like, just go back. Nobody asked you to come down here and use our sun. It's not like the sun in New York anyway. Go back. Yeah, the sun in New York is better in the summer than it is down in Florida. You get skin cancer. But in New York, that skin cancer doesn't even exist. Meanwhile, they're full of fucking moles and angiolipomas. What do I think about climate change? I don't know, man. I don't give it much thought. To be honest, climate change is like, it's almost up there with all the other taboo topics to talk about, right? Like abortion and trans rights. And I'm not comparing, but all I'm saying is that, some people say that it's there's definitely different camps in the situation. And you know what? It's inevitable. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. If the climate changes, it changes, and I can't do a damn thing about it. I'm not super Greta Thunberg. Okay. I don't have a flotilla. But if I did, I'm sure I'd get caught on fire by fireworks too, and I'd have to blame drones. That was kind of funny. That's right. Cutting down trees and polluting our skies. I mean, that's pretty bad when you have a big place like America and, development is taken over and nature gets pushed out and all that. But there's still a bazillion acres of land that people have never even seen in America. So I think it's a micro versus macro situation there. You know, it's a scale issue. I mean, there's places out in the Midwest and the North, Utah, all that shit out there that nobody has seen before. Nobody's ever even put 2 feet there. Maybe Bigfoot, but nothing else. And it's loaded with nature. It all can't survive there. The alligators go into rumination, where they can, you know, basically slow their heart down to death almost. Nobody really knows how long they live anyway. Nature seems to have a way to work with us sometimes, and that's my hope. I would hate to think of anything less. Like, I still see the same amount of gray squirrels as I seen down here when I was a kid. So if the gray squirrels are thriving, then, and I still see all the same animals and birds that I've always seen, you know, I don't know. I'm a bad, I'm not a good opinion on that. I just don't have a good opinion on that. Walter Bernard. When I get in there, thanks, Bern. I do look like Greta. Fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on, my friend. My God. If I looked like her, I would smash myself in the face with a shovel. I would step on rakes daily. I would shave my head and step on rakes. But down here in Florida, we have the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission, and they are the only law enforcement agency that can arrest the president. Pretty much everybody down here respects its nature. I mean, you know, we don't kill alligators, we relocate them. We have a lot of invasive species when it comes to snakes, you know, so they have a season where people go and hunt them because, you know, they're killing, you know, nutria down in the Everglades, pythons that were never supposed to be here. So we have so many fucking weird animals that we have hunting seasons for snakes and crocodiles and alligators down there. But for the most part, we really respect our home. I mean, seriously, that's a fact. You can look it up. And they don't fuck around, man. The Fish and Wildlife Commission do not fuck around. Green jeans, we call them, because they wear all green. And if you're fishing without a license, they will not hesitate to hem you up. Take it easy, Sus. Thanks for stopping by, my brother. I've been really interested about, like, the Appalachian Trail. I've been watching these videos of people going camping and it's weird shit happening to them while they're camping. And those are pretty good. I recommend those. They're pretty good. I don't know if they're staged. That's what I was just thinking. I'm going, are those staged? They got to be staged. I mean, there's one guy who's camping in a tent out in the middle of fucking nowhere. He's seen nobody all day, all night. And as he's sleeping, you can see somebody like hitting the side of his tent, ta 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 ta. You see the hand, and he starts screaming. And of course, he has no weapon but a knife. And he goes out there, and there's nothing there. But I mean, those can be easily faked, I guess. But there's some that can't be. Like, there'll be people in tents, and they're doing, I guess it's a thing called stealth camping, and it's where you just kind of, you don't have a fire, it's not a big camp. And I don't know if you might be on trespass land. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. However, in the middle of the night, you'll hear, guys will be, or girls even, will be awoken by screams that, those can't be hoaxes, because unless it's interjected, into it. But the sounds are, nobody could scream like this for that long. And no. And I'm not a big, so I think it'd be cool to go camp the Appalachian Trail. I just think that'd be cool. Except I wouldn't be like those people. I would get probed. If so, they didn't tell. When I'm done with my joint and smoke, I'll play a couple of them. But there's one called Mystery Men, and they're just like a compilation, 6 reasons why you don't camp in the forest alone. And I found a lot of them, they're from all over the world, but most of them I see, if they're not in America, the heaviest, like the ones that would scare me, and I'm not a very scareable guy, like ghosts and all that shit, paranormal stuff, that does not scare me to the least. It happens in the UK or Scotland, and it's probably because it's so damn ancient, and just, but crazy shit. And you think, and I think, wow, the UK isn't a huge country, so there can't be that many places to camp without possibly seeing somebody. The chances of getting lost aren't as great as they are camping in America and getting lost on a trail or some shit. Definitely in America, you have bears, wolves, cougars, and in the UK you don't. But that's where it gets weird, because some of these noises these campers hear in the UK and in Scotland sound like fucking bears, or there's nothing in that region that can make that noise. And those are the fascinating ones. But a lot of them are from the UK and Germany and Russia. Nobody goes camping in Norway or Scandinavia much. A few have done it, and they don't make it through the night for some reason. Like those forests are so dark and full of black Norwegian metal. You can't stay there. Metal. That's just the haggis screaming, and he's squeal like a pig. I'm telling you, man, it sounds like the scariest thing to me would be other humans out there, you know, and people that come across your tent, because there's been times where they'll hear footsteps and branches breaking around their tent, and when they get out there, there's nobody there. And you know, obviously somebody's walking out there. But then there's also been ones that a guy hears this, you know, growl, and he opens his tent and there's a grizzly bear right there. And that's something you do not want to come across. A black bear, you can scare it away with noise. You know, you can yell at it. Typically, it'll run away. But a grizzly, they're curious, but they will bum rush your ass, and you don't have a chance. The only thing I would hate to encounter camping here in America would be like a cougar, a cougar, a grizzly, or a polar bear. Polar bear would be number one, because they're not curious. They're gonna kill you. They're looking to fucking kill you. I mean, there was a video I saw where I guess in Alaska, they're on hiking trails, they have emergency shelters where you can stay in case there's a blizzard. And this guy had to stay in one, and he wakes up and he looks out the window and there's a polar bear, and the motherfucker stayed around there for 2 days. 2 days. I mean, what's it got to lose? So 2 days, it made that guy stay in there, freezing his ass off with not 2 days worth of equipment, but he couldn't leave. So, you know, there's some hairy situations, but I like the idea of camping. But I would want to go on the Appalachian Trail, because I think what's out there is fucking people, fucking weird fucking people. And I would just love to, I don't know, it sounds weird. I'd like to encounter that kind of situation. Kill somebody out in the Appalachian Trail and nobody would even know. Self-defense? No, actually, the reason is because there's just a lot of weird things that happen on that trail, and it's so long. That'd be a feat. That'd be like climbing Mount Everest. Seriously, because you'd probably die. Either one has the same potentiality of killing you. Really. One will freeze you to death, and one who knows what's killing people on that trail. But and then I've been watching Gorgeous George again. God, I hate that his initials are GG. I hate it. And if you don't remember, Gorgeous George is that public access guy who has been getting trolled since 1994 and is still getting trolled to this day. And it has become a very interesting lolcow to me. And I've been watching way too much of that. And it's something that you can't explain to people or expect to find funny unless you just do. And then I got caught up in another lolcow thing, and I'm not even a big lolcow guy. You know, I don't usually watch that stuff. But then there was, Dave from Waffle House, he turned me on to watching Cyrax, and Cyrax is this lolcow that's just doesn't get it. His trolls actually made him believe that he was in court via a Zoom session, and he was, Cyrax was dressed all up and everything, and Cyrax had submitted evidence, Xboxes, gaming PCs, to these people. And at the end of the saga, it shows his trolls are putting lighter fluid all on his evidence, and they're burning it. And his face, I mean, again, unless you know, if you know, you know. And if you don't know and are looking for some weird entertainment, I highly suggest you watch a few of these lolcow people. Dave kind of got me onto them, and finding out that there's a lot of them, and they are victims of their own demise. So it's not people, it's not trolling some poor guy out there. It's not good people, that it's justice being served on bad people. And there's one that I want to show you from a guy who was on To Catch a Predator with Chris Hansen, and he turned into a lolcow, Lauren Armstrong, because he started crying when he got caught, and continued. That was in 2008, 9, and it's still continuing to this day. And that's another one that's just off the wall. They all have that same personality. So it's like, you're not watching somebody who's getting victimized. Boogie, whatever his name is, the guy who fakes having cancer, when there's people like me who legit have it, he's collecting hundreds and thousands of dollars for faking it. big, no pun intended, lol cow. But if you want entertainment just for fucking hours, pick Gorgeous George, Cyrax. There's so many more. There's so many more. Stuttering John Melendez. Oh, he's a big one. You remember from Howard Stern, the stuttering guy who would do interviews? Yeah, he's a big lol cow. I mean, they have like a con, a convention for his ass. I mean, but a lot of these guys do. Gorgeous George has the Goon Squad, or the Goon Con, and it's just, it might not be what you're thinking it is, but it's entertaining because none of these guys are good. Some of them have allegations of rape. Obviously pedophilia, and when they continue to do it after the fact, when they get caught, it is just sweet karma, and it just scratches that itch, that karmic itch. So I don't know. That's my talk on what I've been watching too much lately. But Gorgeous George, I've been inundated with him right now. He's an interesting feller. Not a good dude, but he's interesting. And there's a lot of them that are interesting. So I would check some of them out if you're ever bored. And definitely, if you're bored, check out those camping videos. It's not about people going out and camping. It's about, it's streamlined where, John went camping and it's all his video. It's not reenactments or actors or anything like that. It's the people. So it's pretty interesting. All right, I'm done. Let's go. Let's go inside. I gotta go to the grocery store. I don't want to. All right. Back before the 70s, no one needed a license to keep exotic pets. And they escaped and people let them loose. And they wonder why folks see panthers and strange things in the countryside. Yeah. Exactly, dude. I don't get it. That's what happened to that's what happened to the Everglades. People buy snakes and take them down to the Everglades to get rid of them because not many people buy snakes. Which one? The soup clip? Wow.
We'll probably sit around and cook some soups and eat bread and desserts and just get all fat and sassy.
It's Walt's sister. Waltisha Corbin. They're twins. fraternal twins. Not identical. Not identical. The only animal you don't see much down here anymore is like a Florida panther, which is essentially a Florida, it's a cougar, but it's in Florida. I think those guys might be on the endangered list. I've seen them. I've seen one, but not out in the wild, but at a Florida sanctuary. Yeah. All right. How long? 2 hours? Perfect timing. I'm out. I'm dipping. I'm getting out of here. I'm hungry. I want to eat lunch. Want to eat lunch. So have a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by. See you out and about. Enjoy your Thursday. If by chance Blue Origin launches and I can see it, I'll either do a live of it or definitely record it and show you. It's going to be it's supposed to be a pretty cool site. It has but it has different fuel and different, it's got different shit. It can hold a lot more fuel, so it's supposed to be faster and not, I don't know. Anyway, that'll launch and we'll see that. See what kind of what that looks like. See if it looks like compared to a Tesla launch, All right. I'm gonna go play some Arc Raiders, god damn it. Whew. Have a wonderful day. God love you. 'Cause I do. What do I have? I'll leave you with this.
What makes me sexy is probably my singing voice. I get a lot of compliments on it, and a lot of people, it's not that. You don't know me, but I'm your brother. Living hell.
You feel better now? What if I left you with this one? Fucked him up. All right. God love you. See you next time. See you next time.
Thanks for coming to the 420 show. It may be over, but you can still bask in its glow. We laughed, we chilled, we told bad jokes. Now it's time to say goodbye, but continue your toast. Come back for more and tell a friend. It's just for fun and don't mean to offend. Oh yeah, we had a blast, we all laughed, you know we care, but don't be sad or mad or glum. We'll be back for more next week, same place with all the fam, that's for sure. Oh, my face, it's that to luck.